If y'all hear what sounds like cows dying in the background, that's because I think they are. No, I'm kidding. My neighbor who has the cows, he's moving the hay he has from one barn to another. I don't know why. But every time he brings out a hay bale on the tractor, the cows are going crazy thinking they're going to get fed. When they literally have a hay bale right here. Like, that close to them. Like, here's the hay, here's the cows. However far that is between them, that's how close it is. But no, they think they're going to get every bale of hay he brings out. What do they think this is? A Sunday buffet? What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. And welcome back to day number 17 of Reactmas. 25 days straight of uploading every single day until Christmas. I have been having an absolute blast. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Reactmas as well. And kind of like the theme of Reactmas this year has been me trying to learn more about football. Been watching the World Cup, watching videos on here, trying to learn more. And today we're going to be checking out every single Premier League stadium ranked worst to best. Do me a favor, go down below and hit that like button. I'm going to set a like goal for this video. We'll do 3,000. If this video gets 3,000 likes, we'll go to a different league and check out some other stadiums, you know, maybe throughout Europe or whatever. So yeah, go down, hit that like button. Let's try to get 3,000 likes on this video. But now, let's get into it.
I've done some ranking videos in the past, but it proved impossible to please all the viewers. So I've decided to do the exact opposite. And I expect this to be the most disliked video on the channel. Anyway.
Oh god, what are we getting ourselves into here? Hang on. Hang on now. I did not agree to this.
Here are the Premier League 2022-23 stadiums ranked. London Stadium. I am a sheep, so I have to put this one last despite it being a decent stadium. Because
it looks
it's
dope.
Not quite rectangular, and it's plastic, and it doesn't have a soul or something. Also, K-pop is amazing, and crypto is the future, bro.
I like the circle though. I think that looks pretty cool.
Dean Court. Firstly, in football it's called a field or maybe a pitch or a ground, not a court. But it actually does have about the same capacity as a medium-sized tennis stadium or basketball arena. So I can see how you may have been confused. Don't beat yourself up. King Power Stadium. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's a perfectly serviceable stadium. It's not like it's falling apart or anything, but it's boring, innit? It's boring.
Nah, I like it, bro. Look at the blue seats. The blue seats are doing something for me. I like the blue. But bro, this picture from like the sky with the stripes on the field, that's fire. That is fire. The dad in me loves that.
But it's boring, innit? It's boring. When you're not even the best stadium in Leicester, that's saying something. Sorry, Leicester, you're alright. St. Mary's Stadium. Why is it above the King Power when it's the same stadium? Well, I slightly prefer red. And it's right by a port. So if you look...
Are all of them open like that? For some reason, in my head, I thought football stadiums were going to be like domes. I guess we'll see with the rest of them, but for some reason, I thought some of them were domes.
If in a freight container, you have a convenient transport option available. Also, the lack of a corporate sponsor makes it that little bit more respectable.
I like the red. Around the field, that's kind of dope.
Selhurst Park. It might use Bronze Age technology, but it at least has character, unlike the last 3 or 4. Yes, there are some obstructed views, and all spectators have to be up to date on their tetanus shots, but I like to call that old-fashioned charm. Elland Road. You see, the problem here is Elland rhymes with Bellend. That's a big no-no. I think Leeds United fans will understand that I can't possibly have it any higher on the list because of this. Oh, and in case there are any Americans watching, Bellend means, think Jake Paul.
You know what? For some reason, that makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, I ain't even gonna question it. It makes perfect sense.
Goodison Park. It's hard to say anything bad about a stadium on its deathbed.
Okay, let's be honest. That thing, that's massive. Like, that looks huge. It might just be the roof over this, but for some reason this looks like the biggest one so far.
but I wouldn't anyway.
39,000
I like
though.
it. The old-fashioned design isn't perfect, but it's quite easy on the eye. Unfortunately, the language barrier is a bit of a drawback, but these days you can get an app on your phone that translates Scouse to English. Molineux Stadium. Like Wolverhampton themselves...
See, this one, that looks more like of an American football stadium to me. Like, most American football stadiums, that's what they're going to look like. And they'll all usually have, like, a roof over the seats.
Is mid-table. It is unique, no other stadium looks quite like it, but there are some drawbacks.
I like the yellow and black, though. That's fire. And the design, yeah.
Like the spectators along the sidelines being quite far from the field. It's alright though. City Ground. I have a soft spot for Nottingham Forest. They have a rich history, they're named after a movie character that I can identify with, and of course the stadium is rather nice. Great
Yeah.
location as well, right by the river.
Yeah, that looks nice. Like, bro, the red, yeah. See, to me, I feel like there's two ways a stadium can be dope, okay? Like, the first way is it's up to date, it's nice, it's clean, it looks dope, it has all the new technology and all of that. That's the first way. And then the second way is the history. Like, if you go to a stadium with, like, the best history ever, they've won multiple championships there, it's like the oldest one, so many legends have played there, so many legendary games have happened there. You could literally go there and it could be falling apart, the seats are gone, you have to sit on a bucket, but it wouldn't matter because you're in this legendary stadium. Y'all have to let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments, though.
It's rather nice. Great location as well, right by the river. Emirates Stadium. This is a venue that doesn't...
That looks huge. Wow. I low-key like the circle stadiums. I don't know why, but they look dope.
really excite me, but there's also not a lot wrong with it. The continuous multi-tiered bowl offers good sightlines, and the big cannon there on the seats reminds the corporate fans which team they have to pretend to support. Stamford
Dang.
Bridge. It suffers from a similar naming problem as Dean Court, but something I found fascinating is that this is where the English finally got rid of the Vikings. I'm serious, look it up. It's pretty cool on the inside. I love that west stand. Etihad Stadium. The champs have themselves
55,000 people. I want to look up like a normal American football stadium capacity. Okay, so the largest American football stadium is AT&T Stadium, which can seat over 100,000 spectators. That's ridiculous. And this is professional. This is NFL, by the way. And then the smallest NFL stadium is Soldier Field, which holds 61,500. So now I have an idea like of what to compare it to. That's crazy to me. I always thought American football stadiums only held like 20,000 for some reason.
a stadium that certainly makes an impression from the outside. But once you get inside, it's a sea of sky blue.
That's
And I know
dope.
in Manchester you don't really see a blue sky, so it's a special treat for the fans. This is a nice stadium. St James's Park. If all sides of the stadium were like the eastern and southern sides, I would have had it ranked like 15
Bro,
or something.
that looks insane. What, like, that's dope. I think the field is just so huge, it makes the stadium seem like they hold so many more people. Because, like, the stadium itself is massive, but there's just not that much capacity because most of it's field. But I don't know, we're just now getting into the top 10. There might be some really
But
big
they're
ones.
not. They're twice the size and are covered by the biggest roof of its kind.
Yeah, that
And
looks...
it's of the transparent variety, so it lets in lots of light.
Huh.
Brentford Community Stadium. The newest stadium in the league might also be the most unusual. A lot of people dislike that funky metallic exterior, but I think it's a work of art.
Yeah, I low-key
reminds
like it. It looks newer. It has, like, that minimalistic look to it. I low-key like it.
me of an early Homer Simpson piece. The interior is just as good.
Oh,
Old
here we
Trafford.
go. Here we go. Here's the big ones. Okay. 74,000 for Manchester United. Wow.
Some people like to point out that the stadium is not even in Manchester, it's in Trafford.
Huh.
Those people are called smartasses. But just like Oasis and Little Carly Pilcoids, Old Trafford is a Manchester icon.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite ones. Just seeing the videos and stuff we've done on the channel, this is honestly one of my favorite ones.
Biggest in the league, and if it were in better condition, it might have been in the top 3. But it's not, so it's not. Craven Cottage. Great location by the river once more. It has a good name as well. There is actually a cottage and bonus points for alliteration.
What? There's a whole cottage in the corner?
As well.
What the
There
heck?
is
That's dope. Bruh.
actually a cottage and bonus points for alliteration. Recent upgrades have added a modern touch, while the gable and the brick facade of the Johnny Haynes stand reminds you that it is indeed a very old stadium. The Amex. Brighton is a coastal city, and I feel like the smooth, curving form of this stadium suits it perfectly. On the inside we have a deeper shade of ocean blue with some depictions of seagulls.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's just like you're at the beach. All you need is some fish and chips, and the smell of rotting whale carcass. Norway's version of fish and chips.
Huh?
Villa Park. Classy, elegant, sophisticated, charming. All words that are not usually associated with Birmingham, but Villa Park is the exception. It's the James Bond of stadiums. Why did I put it so high? Well, perhaps I'm just nostalgic for these older style stadiums. My voice is deceiving, I'm actually 73. Anfield. This
Yeah,
marvelous
that's dope. That looks like a really cool stadium.
stadium is one of the few things that all generations can agree on. The updated main stand is quite modern, but it still uses brick, which doesn't confuse the boomers. And best of all, unlike Everton, Liverpool hires translators for visitors from English-speaking regions, which is greatly appreciated. I can already hear the angry Liverpudlians typing away in the comments.
Yeah, yeah. I can see why this is up there.
I just won't bother translating those ones, to be honest. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Number 1.
Although I have still put it at number 1,
Bro! That is sick! What the heck?
love for the stadium is fading slightly. A giant golden cock can only get you so far.
Hey, can't beat a big old golden cock now.
But I just can't look past the amenities that this stadium has to offer.
Bro.
Whilst also having a lot more character than other modern bowl-style stadiums.
That is disgusting. Yeah, I like that.
James Bond of stadiums, then this is certainly Batman. And that's it for today's video.
But alright guys, that is going to do it. Y'all have to let me know what you think down in the comments. Which stadium is your favorite? You know, y'all have probably been to most of these. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Go down, hit that like button. We're trying to hit 3,000 likes on this video. Maybe we can do like some sort of virtual tour with some of the Premier League stadiums. If y'all want to see that, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for somebody today. I love you guys so much, I really do. Just your X and I'm out. Peace.